Greetings, beautiful people. It is such a pleasure to be sharing this space with you all. You are listening to Nazanin Marashian, Love and Heart Art. This podcast is a deep dive into tools for empowerment through creative expression and healing through ritual and ceremony. Today's share is a contemplation on the potency of living in the present moment through the creative process. I'm currently working on a new installation for a group exhibition due to open in April this year. And I've been really reflecting on how my practice as a visual artist brings me so totally into alignment, mind, body, and soul, and how that has shifted me into living with more presence in my life. I like to call my process the creative cauldron. It really feels like I'm weaving magic when I'm in the zone of creating an artwork. And it's always fascinated me how the creative process can really open up a conversation about living in the present moment and bringing a meditative or mindful or focused or whatever terminology you want to use, but to zoom in, to hone your energy that create a life force energy of what you are trying to birth into reality. It's just always fascinates me, that process. And as I'm making my work, I can feel the level of presence needed to really bring myself into alignment with what is being channeled through that invisible realm of ideas, of inspiration, that magical place, that infinite vortex of creation, and seeing that manifestation come through as an object that I've made. It's something that's also made me think about, well, how can I bring more of that presence and magic into daily life, into the everyday tasks, into the mundane, so that all aspects of my beingness has that level of focused attention and creative expression. As I was thinking about this, I decided to pull one of my Alana Fairchild Isis Oracle cards, and I got a card that so perfectly taps into this contemplation. So as I was shuffling the cards, one just went flying out. So the goddess was really ready to share with me. And I turned over the card and I got the Flower of Life card. So Flower of Life, divine creativity and manifestation. How cool, right? So I want to share a few of the sentences with you because it really blew my mind, the accuracy and the synchronicity of the message in the oracle. Before I start, I'll also let you know that my upcoming exhibition is called Inner Worlds. Inner Worlds. So the magic of the creative cauldron will soon be revealed. Okay, I'm just going to read out the meaning on the oracle. The Flower of Life. Your soul is hungering for creativity and manifestation of the beauty of your inner world, right? How crazy is that? The title of my exhibition right there. Okay, your soul is hungering for creativity and manifestation of the beauty of your inner world, to witness it and live it in your physical world too. So good. Okay, a bit further down. This oracle suggests that the time is ripe for you to choose to align yourself with love each morning so that your thoughts will serve you well and the manifestations you set in motion will be the ones that enhance your life experience. And it goes on. Just blew my mind. That is my practice every morning and the intention that I set every morning. If this wasn't confirmation enough that I'm on track, I don't know what is. And really, this is the way of the feminine principle that I'm tapping into as I'm creating my artwork, that principle that of being in trust, being in surrender, in flow, in that space of allowing and receiving through unconditional love for oneself, and birthing your desire through the lens of the heart and the cosmic womb or Hara energy. It's big stuff. It's powerful, magical stuff. Well, I've got 3 months to go before my work needs to be completed. And it's interesting when comparing it to gestation, like of a pregnancy. The 3rd trimester is all about surrender and trust, going inwards and manifesting out. And so it is with my work. I'm noticing the depth of how present I can be when I'm in that flow of creativity, when I'm in that 3rd trimester. Like anything in life, when you're in it, you're in it. It's happening. You are moving. You are exploring. You're creating. It's really when you're finished and step out and see the product, the thing, it's done. And oftentimes I can't believe what I made. Like, how did I even make that, I wonder? And that's a bit like a wish fulfilled, isn't it? That's how manifestation works, right? It's in that longing, that wanting, that desire, that gap between the wishing and the having. Feels to me this gap is getting shorter and shorter, where thoughts are turning into things very quickly. Well, they are for me at the moment, and the Oracle is testament to that. Yes, so really bringing myself back into love, back into trust, back into surrender, and noticing how quickly things move in and out of my experience. This is the creative cauldron. Your conversations arrive at the perfect moment. Oracle cards get pulled and give me confirmation. There really is nothing that doesn't exist outside of the self, right? We are all in this interconnection, this web of energy. I'm finding that as I am tuning my frequency in this creative space to receive the vision, to then create what wants to be birthed, so much more clarity, so much more clarity arrives. You don't need to be a visual artist or, any kind of artist to experience this. The thing is, we are all creator beings. We are all creating our reality through our thoughts, through our words, and then birthed into being through our actions. It's very powerful. In fact, this is our superpower as humans. So how to bring all of this into the everyday, to the mundane? There's this really great mindfulness technique I learned when I studied Sufism, and I have studied Sufism for a long time, over 10 years in fact. In Sufism, or the way that I learned it, meditation was defined as focused energy or focused attention. One way of bringing presence into the mundane is to really notice all the sensory aspects of what you're doing or where you're going or whom you're with. So really focusing your attention. So for example, a simple thing like washing dishes. Okay, the focused attention is on the senses, really listening to the clinking of the dish and the feeling of the soap, the smell of the detergent, seeing the water change colour from clear to cloudy as more dishes go in, and all of that real sensory stuff. It's just all about being with the dish and nowhere else. Or when you're talking to someone, or when someone is talking to you, really listening, hearing the words, noticing their voice, their tone, their facial expression, the energy exchange, rather than just waiting for the moment when you can respond, taking you out of the present moment and into future time because you're just thinking about what to say next. Well, you get that idea. such an interesting space when you're really willing to dive deep and do the work, that there is this real cauldron of creation, this magic that exists within you and all around you that you can tap into and allow yourself the pleasure and power of being in that present moment in all parts of your life. It just changes everything. Well, yeah, that's been my contemplation this week as I continue developing my work in my studio and bringing more presence into my daily life too. It's been really good, really good. Well, thanks for listening. May you feel the inspiration to be more present with yourself as you navigate life and move through the year. And I deeply appreciate your time and listening to me today and riding this wave of inspiration with me. And if you want to know more about my upcoming events, check out my website, nazaninmarashian.com, and you can join my mailing list if you like, or subscribe to the blog and get updates. And I'd really love to hear from you and your creative process. What do you do? Until next time, sending you all so much love and joyful energy. This is Nazanin Marashian, Love and Heart Art.